תפוסות ישראל לעשות כפרות בערב יום הכיפורים. The minhag across all Am Yisrael is to do something called it kaparot. And it's done, it's supposed to be on Erev Kippur. Many times you can't do it on Erev Kippur, so you have to do it earlier. So he says, what is the mitzvah? Lishchot tarnegolim l'chol bnei habayit. We take a chicken and we shochet it for each and every person in the family. נוהגים לקח תרנגול זכר לכל אחד בני הבית הזכרים, תרנגול נקבה לכל אחד בני הבית. נקבות, take males, a male chicken for the males, female chicken for the nekevot, for the females. Okay, and we try, of course, to bring them white because we want it to be. However, this is all if you're going to a place that's doing the mitzvah according to halakha. Unfortunately, most of the places that are around our area, unfortunately, most of them are not doing according to halakha. Number one, like anything else in the world, you need hashgaha. So just because you have a big hacham with a long beard that has a knife and he knows how to do shahita, that doesn't make it that it's kosher. You need a hashgaha like anything else. You wouldn't buy a chicken from just any hacham heke. So therefore, a person has to make sure not only does he go to a place where there's a rabbi that's being shochet, but besides the rabbi, you have to have a hashgaha on premises. That means there's somebody that's overseeing what's going on to make sure that everything is being done according to halakha. And most of the cases, most of the time, it's not being done that way. There is no hashgaha on premises. There's nobody being mashgiach on this hacham who's being shochet, and therefore you have a lot of mechsholim that could come out. One of the biggest mechsholim, they're not bodek, they're sakinim, they don't check their knives properly. Sometimes they check them, they don't check them between each and every time, because they don't have enough time. They just gotta be shochet chicken, so they're not doing shahita properly. Secondly, many times, even if they are bodek the sakin between each and every single one, which I have never yet seen it happen, but even if they do, you have other problems. Kisui hadam problems. You have problems that they're not salting the chickens. You can't eat a chicken if it's not salted. And where are the chickens going? Are they going to tzedakah? Are they going to the garbage? Are they going to be sold? Where are the chickens going? So you have many problems because you don't have someone that's overseeing it. It's only being done as a business, and therefore a person should stay away from such things. So even though, yes, there's a mitzvah to do kaparot with chickens, that's if it's done according to halakha. Unfortunately, sometimes you lost out more, you caused more avonot than, of course, kaparot by doing sometimes these kaparot, because unfortunately, if the kaparot are not being done according to halakha, you could be feeding people terefot, you could be feeding people nevelot many times, and therefore it's all on your shoulders. It's your fault because you're the one that's supporting these kind of things. So the right way to do it is if you go to a place that has a hashgaha. If it has a hashgaha, then it's good. You know that for sure. There's a supervision, there's an OU, there's an OK, whatever they are. They supervise the hacham that's there. It doesn't necessarily have to be there 24 hours a day, because if they're there most of the time, even if they're not there every second of the day, that's also good enough. Now therefore, as long as the place has a hashgaha, that means that OU is certifying that they're checking this guy, they're checking to make sure that everything that's being done is 100%. You know for sure you could rely on the OU, unless you want to be the one to do it yourself. You could rely on yourself. You could go, get your own chicken, get your own knife, make sure that the knife is checked, make sure it's salted, make sure, and if you want to do all that work, then you could do it yourself. You don't need a hashgaha then you don't need a hashgaha, you do it yourself. But if you don't want to do it, most of the people don't want to have to get their hands that dirty. So in that case, you have to make sure you go to a place that has a proper hashgaha. And if you don't want to do all that work in order to find a place that has proper hashgahot and it's being done properly, there is another option. Halakha tells us there's a second way how to also do kaparot. And this way might be better for the aniyim. The aniyim might appreciate it a lot more. And the second way to do it is without chickens, it's with money. By taking the value of the chicken and you give that to tzedakah, and that, of course, will be also a kapara for you. That will be the same concept, the same idea. Halakha says that it's equally good. So therefore, again, if you can't do it with the chickens properly, where you don't have someone that's making sure that there's ashgacha and everything, then in that case, your other option, second option, is to do it with the money. And HaKadosh Baruch Hu, Be'ezat Hashem, mi mechaper an avonot. Amen.
Amen.